Today we celebrate the memorial of two saints who were brothers, Cyril and Methodius. What do we know about them? They lived in the 9th century. They were Greeks, but they are most well known in the history of the church because they helped the evangelization of the Slavic people. The most notorious thing that we know about them is that they came up with the Cyrillic alphabet. So this is a story. The Slavic people had their own language, but they didn't have their own writing or scriptures. So the two of them, the two brothers, they came up with a new language. No, not a new language, a new alphabet, the Cyrillic alphabet. Why didn't they just use the Greek alphabet? Because the Slavic language had too many different sounds. So the characters that the Greek alphabet offered weren't enough to cover the multitude of sounds and pronunciations that the Slavic people had. So they came up with their new alphabet. And this alphabet today exists too. And I don't know if you knew this, but in the Slavic world, they also celebrate Saint Cyril as, like the first one, their first writer. This also made me think about when the Spaniards went to South America and they evangelized, for example, the people in Peru. Guess who were the first ones to come up with the grammar of Quechua, the language of the Incas, the missionaries? So what's beautiful is that you see that wherever the missionaries go, they bring culture, they bring education, they bring reason. What is the spiritual lesson I want to get out from today's saints? Think about this phrase. The size of your love is the size of the obstacles that your love overcomes. The size of your love is the size of the obstacles that your love overcomes. When your love is small, any obstacle stops your love. But when your love is big, no obstacle can contain your love. And I think Cyril and Methodius are an example of love, because even when there was no language, even when there was no alphabet, this didn't stop them. They came up with something new so that they could translate the Gospels and translate the text for the Mass. So I think that saints are great examples of the size of their love that no obstacle can stop them. So let us ask ourselves this question. What are the size of the obstacles that stop me from being a better evangelizer? What are the size of the obstacles that keep me from sharing the faith with others? Just remember that Cyril and Methodius, not even the lack of an alphabet stopped them from being able to evangelize.